Antisocial behavior has long fascinated psychologists, neuroscientists, and philosophers, raising complex questions about the roots of morality in ethical reasoning. Is morality an inherent compass or a learned system? What happens when this compass seems to malfunction, leading individuals to engage in harmful or disruptive behaviors? Could antisocial tendencies be explained not just by environmental factors but by something fundamentally different in the brain, perhaps an inversion of moral perception, akin to the way left-handedness flips hand dominance? To explore this question, we must delve into the neural mechanisms that govern morality and decision-making. The brain is an intricate organ, where billions of neurons work in harmony to create thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. At the core of moral reasoning lies the prefrontal cortex, particularly regions like the ventromedial prefrontal cortex and the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex. These areas are responsible for weighing ethical dilemmas, inhibiting impulsive actions, and processing societal norms. Antisocial behavior often correlates with abnormalities in these regions. Studies using functional magnetic resonance imaging have revealed that individuals with antisocial tendencies, including those diagnosed with antisocial personality disorder or psychopathy, often show reduced activity in the ventromedial prefrontal cortex. This underactivation might impair their ability to empathize, evaluate consequences, or feel guilt, leading to a skewed moral compass. Interestingly, the concept of inversion in brain functioning can draw parallels to left-handedness. While handedness is determined by the lateralization of motor functions in the brain, morality might also involve lateralized processes. In most people, the left hemisphere predominantly handles logical reasoning, while the right processes emotions and empathy. If these roles were reversed or disrupted, could this create a scenario where moral reasoning is flipped or diminished? This idea aligns with emerging theories in neuroscience. Some researchers suggest that morality and antisocial behavior may arise from how the brain integrates emotional and logical inputs. In individuals with antisocial tendencies, emotional inputs, such as empathy or guilt, might be suppressed or misinterpreted, leading to a cold, calculated approach to decision-making. This is evident in psychopathic traits, where individuals may possess high intelligence and charm but lack emotional depth or remorse. Moreover, genetic and developmental factors further complicate the picture. Certain genes, such as the MAOA gene, often dubbed the warrior gene, have been linked to aggressive and antisocial behaviors. This gene regulates the metabolism of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which influence mood and impulse control. Variants of the MAOA gene, combined with childhood trauma or environmental stress, can predispose individuals to antisocial tendencies. However, genetic predisposition alone does not guarantee antisocial behavior. Brain plasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and rewire itself, plays a crucial role. If early interventions or supportive environments can activate or strengthen pathways in the prefrontal cortex, it is possible to counteract antisocial tendencies. The role of neurochemical imbalances also deserves attention. Low levels of serotonin, for example, are frequently associated with impulsivity and aggression. Meanwhile, heightened dopamine activity can amplify risk-taking behaviors, reducing sensitivity to potential consequences. These chemical imbalances might distort moral decision-making, creating a scenario where harmful actions seem justified or inconsequential. Yet, the idea of an inverted moral perception is not entirely deterministic. Cultural and societal influences shape how morality is perceived and enacted. What one society views as moral, another might consider taboo. This cultural relativity highlights that morality is not only a product of brain function but also of external conditioning. Antisocial behavior might therefore arise from a combination of innate brain wiring and external pressures that reinforce or suppress moral reasoning. Interestingly, the concept of moral inversion echoes philosophical debates about free will and determinism. If antisocial behavior is rooted in brain abnormalities, can individuals be held accountable for their actions? Or should society focus on rehabilitating these individuals by addressing the neural mechanisms underlying their behavior? Modern therapies offer hope for managing antisocial tendencies. Cognitive behavioral therapy, for instance, can help individuals recognize and challenge harmful thought patterns. Neurofeedback, which trains individuals to regulate their brain activity, has also shown promise in enhancing self-control and empathy. Additionally, pharmacological interventions targeting neurotransmitter imbalances could potentially recalibrate moral reasoning. Ultimately, the relationship between antisocial behavior and brain function is a fascinating puzzle, blending biology, psychology, and philosophy. While it is tempting to draw direct parallels between left-handedness and moral inversion, the truth is likely more nuanced. Antisocial tendencies arise from a complex interplay of genetic, neural, and environmental factors, each shaping the individual's moral framework in unique ways. Understanding these mechanisms not only sheds light on the origins of antisocial behavior but also challenges us to reconsider how we define morality, responsibility, and human nature. As neuroscience continues to uncover the secrets of the brain, we may one day answer the provocative question: is antisocial behavior truly an inversion of morality, or is it a mirror reflecting the complexities of the human condition?